Hello everyone, my name is Steven, and this will be a first part of 2 tutorials on using the Notifier component of App Inventor for Android. This tutorial assumes that you are familiar with and are already using App Inventor for Android, so I will not be going over that aspect of things. As you can see in the screen, there are 2 buttons as well as a label that I've created on my design window. First says show alert message, our second button says to display the choose dialog option, and our label, which I have set to be invisible in the properties, says this is a hidden label at App Startup. We're going to make this label appear by clicking this button here. The code which we will do is going to be done through the blocks editor and using the notifier to determine whether or not we want to make this label to be visible. Okay, getting right to it. In our blocks editor, for the first example, we're going to go over our alert message. As I've called that button show alert, we're going to open this drawer up, pull out this click option. So when we click this button, we want the notifier to call an alert, show alert. Using your notifier, you will need a few text boxes. I will enter text here. Let's plug this into that location, and we're going to call this is an alert. So now when we click the button show alert, it's going to pop up an alert that says this is an alert. Very simple, very easy to do. The next one we're going to do is going to be our choose dialog. Pull out our button click event. Go into Notifier drawer, and we want to choose this one here, the Notifier.ShowChooseDialog. As you can see, this has 4 text fields that we need, so we're going to take this and copy and paste it 4 times. And plug this in here. Now in here we have a message, a title, and this will give us 2 buttons. We're going to call our message, do you want to display the label? We're going to give this thing a title since it's going to ask for one, and we'll just say display label with a question mark. Our first button we're going to say yes. Our second button will say no. This particular element of the notifier is actually a 2-part element. It has a show choose dialog as well as an after choosing event, which auto creates what they call a choice. It is renameable to whatever you would like to do. Yes or no. We're going to leave this at choice for now because it's easier for this purposes. So we say when after choosing, what are we going to do? Well, we want to display a label. We want to, however, give it the option to do something or not do something, which means we need to have an if statement in here. Let's put an equals block in here. What we want to do now is we want to say that if the choice is equal to something, then we're going to display the label. So we go up here to our definitions, which gives us a value based around the argument that this automatically created when we dragged it onto our blocks editor screen. We say if our choice, which will be click of the button, is equal to, we're going to enter a text box here and make this match exactly with one of the 2 buttons that we created in our choose dialog option that is called based on the click of a button. If our choice is equal to yes, then do what? We want to display this label. Label choose dialog visible to, we're going to go make this true. That way, when this notifier recognizes that somebody makes a choice, it checks what that choice was and makes this visible based on the result of that choice. That is complete. We go to our emulator here where we can see this in action. Our first button, button show alert, simply says when it's clicked, show an alert that says this is an alert. This button here, we click this. As you can see down here, it pops up a little gray box that says this is an alert. So we know that the first part of our notifier is working. In our second portion, our button Choose Dialog, we say we want to show a dialog that gives us the option to choose something, one or the other, yes or no. When we click on this button, it will pop up this dialog. Display label, there's our title. Do you want to display the label? If we say yes, it will make the label appear. Let's say no for now. Basically saying no, or not the value of our choice, as this after choosing shows here. If we choose different than what we've specified in this after choosing event, the program basically stops and does not do anything from then on. We click this again. Do you want to display the label? Yes. Sets it to visible. That is the first part of this two-part tutorial. In the next part, I will go over the message dialog as well as a text dialog. Thank you for watching.